Going on, everybody? I hope you have a fantastic day today, man. I hope your day's filled with love, light, and peace, man, and very much a bunch of abundance, actually, man. I hope you flow today, man. I'm sending you peace, love, and light your way, man. Keep shining your light, keep spreading positivity. Tap into who you are, man. Connect with the great mother, man. It doesn't matter what time it is, man. You can always connect. Balance out your chakras, heal yourself, understand that you are a powerful being, man. You have a beautiful soul within this vessel that understands you on a deeper level. That is you, and every time you suppress that feeling, every time you suppress that the soul within, every time you suppress it to fit on this outside world, you neglect who you actually are, and in a way, man, you fail yourself, man. Don't fail yourself, man. Accept who you are, man. You're a conscious being. You go based on frequencies, vibrations. So if you go by these things, man, trust me, nothing ever goes unnoticed unless you allow it to. So whenever you feel that feeling, man, don't neglect it. That feeling can save you, really. A lot of times we neglect our feelings and we end up assed out, not knowing what the hell to do. When your intuition been telling you what's up, man. Your intuition told you not to do that, not to go there. Don't hang with this person. Do not get in that relationship. But you, man, you know what? Whatever. When you know it's not going to benefit you, man. And I'm saying that because I too been, I've dabbled and dabbled in these things also, man. And I neglected myself. And I stopped doing that because it don't bring me nothing but pain, bro. Trust me. So I'm telling you this for a reason, man. Really tap in. Really understand who you are, man. Speak your truth, man. Tap into who you've always been. Don't neglect yourself. Today is gonna be a quick video. I think I made this video a few months back. I made a video similar to this one, but this one I like to get in depth because I've got some new downloads, right? I'm gonna tell you some ways to raise your vibrations, right? And these are what works for me. I don't know if it might work for you, but these are what works for me. I just want to let you know that because, it might work for you too. You don't know. But at the end of the day, man, it's up to you to apply it if you want, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm just here to help you in the best way I can with the information given to me, the fragments that I have stored within me. So in a way, you're stepping in, I'm giving you a piece of my world. You get what I'm saying? Every time you give somebody information, every time you speak to someone, every time you help them understand something, in a way they're stepping in your universe and you give them a chance on the game that you have within your dimension. So, understand these informations that you receive, man, are from your world. So it's information stored within your world, man. These are the secrets from your world that you are putting out here so people can understand it. And understand this physical thing. You know what I'm saying? And these are the ways you can raise your vibration. Get into nature. When you get into nature and you plant your feet kind of like this, right? Sit with nature, understand nature, hug a tree, talk to a tree. You raise your vibration because when you're in nature, your mind gets clear. Your mind is clear, you're connected, you're tapped in. Really give yourself that time out. Really take the time out your day to connect with the great mother. What you have to understand, a lot of people might think the tree don't understand you or the tree don't talk back. But the thing is, you're not on that vibration to be able to communicate with the trees. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people might neglect the tree and be like, oh, just a tree stands there. The tree does way more for you than you do for the tree. You get what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it real with you. The great mother does way more for us than we have done for them, for the great mother and the raw. All they asked us to do is really connect with ourselves, really tap in and listen to our intuition, which is us. We are the children, well, some of us are the children of the sun. So understand that you must be grounded. When you're grounded, you're focused. You allow yourself to just be and just flow and be in the present moment. Another tip I like to add to that, come out here without your phone. I'm making this video right now, so, it's a little different, but come out here without your phone and really connect. Really connect with the great mother. You could sit out here, you could plant your feet, you could lay down, you could dance, you raise your vibration. If you're having a bad day, come out here in nature. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see that situation that you had, it's gonna feel like you never had it. You'll just be so relieved and so free. So really connect with nature. Another thing, man, get some sun. You know, a lot of times we neglect the sun because we're like, oh, it's too hot outside. I'm here to tell you it's only gonna get hotter. You know, so if you think it's hot now, you haven't seen nothing yet. It's gonna get hotter, you know, and I want it to get hotter. Because when the sun get hotter, it'll clear majority of your minds, man. You know, really get some sun. The sun provides you with downloads. The sun literally clears your skin also. So you are receiving benefits from being the sun. Get some sun, man. It charges you up. If you're having one of them days where it's like you're low on energy and you go get some sun, it will charge you up. The sun literally charges you up. And no, the sun does not give melanated people cancer. It is the things that we eat and the things that we put within our body and outside of our body that gives us these cancers, right? If like things like sugar or sunscreen or, you know, like certain foods like fast food, these are the things that can give us cancer. There's more to it, but this video is about raising your vibration. I'm not gonna really get too in depth with that, but it's the foods that you eat, what you put in your body, is how you take care of this vessel. You know, get some sun, get some downloads. It'll clear your skin. You'll be charged up. You'll be energetic. You'll be ready to go. You receive downloads. What do I mean by receive downloads? When we tell you you receive downloads, what is happening is when you're allowing yourself to flow and you're not overthinking, you're mindful. Not your mind is not full. You're mindful. You know what I'm saying? You're aware. You're in the present moment. So you give yourself that time to just flow. So those ideas that you get out the blue were always within you. It has always been you. You just been so focused on the outside noise. You've been so focused on what's going on outside. You never took the time out your day to center yourself, to balance yourself and balance out your chakras. So come out here in nature and really start receiving these downloads, bruh. These downloads are free to take, free to receive. So if you're not doing that, then that's you. Another way you can raise your vibration is being alone. I'm gonna repeat it, being alone. A lot of times we want to be around a bunch of people. You have to understand, when you're around a bunch of people, you're tuned into everyone else's vibration but your own. When you're alone, it's a beautiful feeling because when you are alone, you are allowing yourself to process things. You have a clearer mind. You clear your mind by being alone because you're not observing everything around you. You're not in everybody else's space and taking on their energy. So if your friend's mad, you're mad now. You allow yourself to feel. And when you allow yourself to feel everything that you have neglected within yourself, you start to feel it. And you, in a way, you are healing yourself. You start to notice things about yourself that you may have not noticed while being around so much people, being around so much crowds. And you have to also understand, sometimes you're around people, right? And they are draining you of your vibration because you are the battery to their day-to-day lifestyles. You are the battery. So in a way, when you start, damn, it started raining, but you know, I'm gonna keep going, you know. Hopefully it don't get too hectic because I don't want my phone to get wet. But when you are the battery, so what do I mean by you are the battery? They will take and take and take and take, and you're gonna be the only one drained. It's like this. You're kicking it with people and you know they don't benefit you. You're charging them, and in a way, when you're doing this to yourself, you're taking on their karma as well. Because in a way, you're not supposed to be around them and you know these things are not benefiting you. So whatever they got to deal with, you are not going to receive it too. You get what I'm saying? Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred. So you are transferring energy. You have to understand, as a multi-dimensional being, you go based on vibrations. You are a frequency. And what do I mean by you are a frequency? Everything's energy. The conversations you have with people are energy. A hug is energy. A handshake is energy. A kiss is energy. Sex is energy. So you have to understand, when you are around these people, really pay attention to how you feel around these people. If they are not uplifting you, right, and you are not uplifting them, that is all you need to know. Do not question it. Just know that, hey, you know what you have to do. So be alone. When you be alone, you have your own thoughts, your own ideas. No one can cloud your judgment. You could be around certain people and you're afraid to be yourself. If you're afraid to be yourself around people, and that's the next time I'm gonna talk about. If you're afraid to be around people, that lets you know these are not the right people you need to be around, because you should be able to be yourself without feeling like you will be judged. And that's not just for the people around you, that's for everywhere. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? So What you have to understand, be alone. Whenever you have an idea and you go and tell someone and they tell you something that you didn't want to really hear, that tells you a lot. So when you're alone, you get to actually act. You actually get to not act, excuse me, wrong word. You don't act. You just be, you be yourself. When you get these ideas, you go ahead and do it. You go ahead and execute it because you understand this is me and I am my own enemy. I will be the only one that holds me back. You get what I'm saying? When you're by yourself, you get to really heal and really tap in and really connect with yourself. You clear your mind. You get what I'm saying? The next thing, and I you know, I dibble and dabble and put some in the last what I said lastly. Be yourself. Be yourself. I cannot stress this enough. Be yourself. When you allow yourself to just be and you allow yourself to speak how you want to speak without, of course, disrespecting anyone and disrespecting yourself, of course. When you are being yourself, you allow yourself to flow through the things that you love to do. Because there's one thing that you got to understand. You cannot act. Acting can only get you so far. I've heard people say, oh, fake it till you make it. That is not the way life goes. That is not how you're supposed to be. You're not here to fake it till you make it. Because when you fake it till you make it, you will not get the results that you want. When you are faking something, it is not authentic. So therefore, you will not receive what you deserve because it is not authentic. When you are faking till you make it, you're putting everybody else before you. Everyone's smiles comes before your smiles. You could be dying on the inside, but you're quick to fake it till you make it. Do not fake it till you make it. That is bullshit. That is excuse my language, that is BS. That is not going to get you anywhere. You cannot fake it till you make it. That is impossible. How can you fake it? How can you fake in your reality? So when you fake it out here, you fake it within yourself. So your reality is not going to be how it's going to be destined to be. You got to understand, it's energy. So if you're faking that energy, you're going to get that same energy back. And your world ain't going to be how it's going to be, and it's going to cause you pain and a lot of built up, unwanted energy. So do not fake it till you make it. Be yourself. Be authentic self. You have to understand, when you be yourself, despite those who accept you and love you for being yourself, they will have no choice but to respect you. And even if they look at you a certain way, they are still paying attention to you because they now keep track of what you're doing. Because in a way, you force them to see something within themselves they lack. So be yourself. Be your authentic self. Spread your words. Spread your creativity. Talk how you want to talk. I study in my videos, but that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand, when you're being yourself, that voice, you echo in their minds. You echo in their minds. How do I mean by you echo in their minds? Because you putting them on point. You're planting seeds within their mind they thought they never had. They never obtained before. So be yourself. When you be yourself, you attract the people that need to be in your life. You attract that relationship you deserve. You attract that love that you deserve. You are love also, you know what I'm saying? But you are a magnetic being, so you will attract, you know what I'm saying? You would not create fake crowds. When you fake it till you make it, that word fake it itself just tells you what everything around you is going to be. Fake and inorganic. It's not going to be real. So do not fake it till you make it, man. That is impossible. Do not fake it till you make it. Be yourself, man. You will find so much bliss within being yourself because you are now allowing yourself to accept things for what it is. When you're faking it till you make it, you always get a result that is not for you. And the reason why you'll get these results is because you're not being authentic from the jump. You get what I'm saying? And when you are being authentic, you're not afraid to be yourself because, you know, even if this person don't like you, in a way you just planted a seed because it's like, how the hell you get to do this? And I'm still on this level. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that you're better than anyone, but you plant that seed where you show them that there is more to life, more to themselves, more to being a multidimensional being than the requirements of what this 3D has put out. So be yourself. Do not fake it till you make it. Do not fake a smile. Be your authentic self. If you're mad, you're mad. If you're angry, you're angry. If you're frustrated, you're frustrated. If you're sad, you're sad. If you want to cry, you want to cry. If you want to smile, you want to laugh, you want to make a joke, make a joke. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Another thing. Do not put people before you. Okay? What do I mean by that? A lot of times we grow up to share and do this and that and that. If it is yours, you have the right to share and you have the right not to share. It is you. So you have to understand, If you don't want to talk to someone, you shouldn't feel obligated to talking to that person. Do not put people before you, because that will only be detrimental to your soul and detrimental to your reality. Do not put people before you. Your standards, you have your own set of standards, and people have their own set of standards. When we put people before us, we do not accept them. We do not accept situations for what it is. And we hold on to these unwanted things, unwanted people, unwanted energy. What do I mean by do not put people before you? It's like this. If you put someone before you, right, in a way you lose touch of your reality, and you try to make sure their reality is fit for them. Their reality is their reality. Your reality is your reality. My reality is my reality. So if I don't want you there, I don't have to put you here. If I don't want to communicate with you, I don't have to communicate with you. I respect you. I want the best for you, but I'm going to let you go. You get what I'm saying? Do not put people before you, because when you put people before you, this is what happens. You see the situation for what you want it to be and not for what it is. Now, when you don't see it for what you want it to be, you will always be stressing, you will always be depressing, and you'll always be worrying about what you got to do to make up to that person that you don't owe nothing to. So be yourself. Do not put people before you. Never do that. You come first. If you are not happy, you cannot. If you're not happy, how can you give somebody, how can you show someone happiness? That just means it's not authentic, so it's not real. You got to understand, you will receive what you are worthy of receiving, but you have to put yourself first. You cannot give what you don't have, and you can't receive what you don't feel as if you're worthy of receiving. That's just knowledge. That's just facts. You get what I'm saying? So be yourself. You can't put people before you, and some people make you feel like you're an outcast for putting yourself before them, or that you're selfish. No, this person never respected your boundaries, because if someone makes you feel like, if someone wants you to feel like you're selfish for putting yourself before them, that tells you they have a lack of love within themselves, and they only been using you for their benefits. Because it's like this, a true friend should not be your friend. Your true friend should not fall out with you for just telling them, hey, no, I don't want to do this, bruh. I don't want to do this, sir. I don't want to do this, ma'am. I don't want to do this, God. I don't want to do this, goddess. If they fall out with you for telling them no, they weren't real from the jump. That's just simple. Another thing, I say these two, you feel me? Let go. The past is the past. The future is the future. You have to understand, you have to let go. But like I was saying, you have to let go. When you are not letting go, you are putting energy into things that no longer benefit you. So it creates this unbalance. Now you're putting so much energy towards something that don't benefit you. Now you don't have enough energy for yourself. You have to understand, when something is not for you, it's not going to be for you, and you have to make peace with that. And when something is, it will. So allow yourself to just be. Allow yourself to let go of these things. Let go of the relationship that don't longer benefit you. Let go of a job that don't benefit you. Let go of these things. What you have to understand, the universe will make space for you and for new people to come in your life once you let go of the things that don't benefit you. Because when you let go of the things, right, that don't benefit you, new blessings will come in your life, because you understand that you are not attached to these things. Don't create an unnecessary, attachment to these people or things, because they are holding you back from achieving greatness within yourself. Let go of these things, and if you don't let it go, people will start leaving your life, regardless if you're ready or not. And it'll, in a way, you won't make peace with that, because you're still holding on to that past feeling. So you never made peace with that. You never accepted that things had to change in order to help yourself, help you evolve. You get what I'm saying? So you have to understand these things, man. You know, you got to become the best version of yourself, and letting go of people and letting go of these certain things in your life are a way of you evolving into the God or goddess that you always wanted to be. You have to understand, within you there's always been this God. There's always been this goddess, but you've suppressed it to focus so much on this 3D illusion. You know, another thing, listen to some high vibrational music, man. Really listen to music that can help you, uplift you. When we're listening to, and like I said, I'm guilty myself, because I be listening to rap from time to time, you know, but when we listen to rap, right, and we listen to these provocative, you know, images that are being spread to us through either through music videos or social media, or these things that don't benefit us, right? What we have to start understanding is when we do these things, we look at ourselves differently from what we actually are. So we start calling ourselves, oh, these thugs, these hoes, these gangsters. When in reality, you are not these things. But we're listening to music that's telling us, oh, telling our goddesses that they bad bees. You know what I'm saying? Poor quality. You already know what that B word means. You know what I'm saying? And you got us gods calling ourselves gangsters and thugs. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and learn your history, man, you got to understand, bro. You just not know none of these things. Look at these other people that have been doing these things to us, man. Really ask yourself, am I really what they've been telling me? You know, so you have to start listening to music that can keep you at a high vibration, that can keep you on your feet and keep you going. Not these things that's going to lower your vibration and have you thinking, man, I'm ready to just drill some shit. I'm ready, excuse my language, I'm ready to just go rob and kill and something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not really the image that you need to, you know, be comparing yourself to. And you have to understand, bro, whatever you send out there is what you will receive right back. So if you sending out low vibrational energy, it's gonna come right back to you. And when it comes right back to you, your life could be on the line. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to put you in fear, but that's just to keep it real. And another thing, man, another thing we have to understand. Do not compare your life to anybody else's life. I have been guilty of these things. That's why I'm telling you these things, man, to let you know. But the reason why I'm telling you these things, these are things I've been guilty of. There's not one thing I've been telling you that I haven't, you know what I'm saying, I'm not working on or I haven't went through myself. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. When you compare yourself to somebody else, man, you kill something within you, man. You kill that joy within you. You know why? Because you look at everybody else's life and you compare it to yours. How someone's living doesn't need to match up with how you should be living. How you're living is what you need to be doing right now, is how you should be living as of right now. You have to understand, you don't know how these people got these things. You don't know how they got where they got, you know, what they had to do. You don't know what they had to go through to get there. Everyone's journey is different. When it's like this, when you take the time out your day to really appreciate yourself for where you're at, you will start to understand that you've accomplished way more than what you're giving yourself credit for. When you compare yourself to people, man, you kill joy within yourself, and you kill the joy that can happen, that's happening around you, because you start to question if you're not doing what you need to be doing when you are. Everyone receive what they receive in divine timing. Everyone has their time. What someone else may know may not be something you know. What you know may not be what somebody else know. You get what I'm saying? So when you're comparing your life to somebody else, right? Why don't you look at it like this? This person has something I could learn from, and this person needs something from me that he or she could learn from. We both need each other. You know what I'm saying? So you have to start looking at it in a way where you are where you need to be. You are executing the best way you need to be executing. Do not compare yourself to anyone else's life, because at the end of the day, you are only killing yourself, because you're trying to keep up with something that you shouldn't even be competing against. The only person you should be keeping up with is yourself. Am I where I need to be? What do I need to be doing as of right now to achieve these goals that I put myself to? But ultimately, let me enjoy the journey. Do not compare yourself to people, because everyone's different. Everyone has their own upbringing, and you do too. What you go through may not be going through what somebody may go through. The pain that you go through, somebody might not even witness that pain. Understand this, man. Do not compare yourself to anyone. I repeat, do not compare yourself to anyone. Absolutely no one. Zilch, nada. You are where you need to be. You have the knowledge that you need right now, and you will receive more downloads, man. You have to understand, you are way farther than you were last year. If you're looking at it, right, not to tell you go visit the past and start overthinking, be the observer. Ask yourself, am I where I need to be? If not, what do I need to do to get there? You know what I'm saying? And understand that you are way farther than where you used to be, man. You used to be back here. Now you're all the way in the front, and you're receiving these things. You know what I'm saying? So understand that, man. Be proud of where you're at, man. And it's hard because sometimes we don't see the progress. And the reason why we don't see the progress is the world, you know, how the world programmed us to be. You know, but you have to understand it is up to you to reprogram your way of thinking. It all starts up here, you know. Another thing, speak less. Do not walk around telling everybody your business, man. Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, when I was talking towards being alone, you may have this beautiful idea and you allow someone to tell you something that has nothing to do with what you got going on. Quick scenario, you want to build your own shop. You have this idea. You had this idea for a minute. You had this plan already. Blueprints and all. You know what you need to do. You know everything. And you go and tell somebody, right? And now this person telling you, bro, you can't do this. Because they're not telling you directly you can't do this, but they're saying it through words, man. Pay attention to what they say. They saying things like, do you have enough money? How long is it going to take you? Man, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, man, I'll just been wait. I probably just wait. Listen to what they're saying. Now you're back to square one where you're just like, damn, maybe he or she is right. No, they're not. You had this idea because it came from within yourself. So do not allow anybody else to steal your joy because of the joy they lack within themselves, man. Speak less. I know sometimes we get excited. We just want to spread that enjoy and excitement too. But you have to understand, not everybody is happy where you're at right now, because it teaches them and it shows them that they are not where they need to be. How the hell are you doing this and I can't? How the hell is you all the way up here and I'm still back here? Holding on to the old version of you. I ain't even updated yet. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, everybody's entitled to their own beliefs. Everybody is entitled to the actions that they need to take within their lives. So you have to be mindful of the people that you talk to. Listen, talk to them. If that person brings you happiness, that person brings you joy, and they actually love you, which you will feel. You know what I'm saying? Speak to them. But all the time, we can't just be telling anybody or random people our business. Despite how cool you've been with them, they could be random people. Understand that. Despite how cool you are with them, they could still be a random person that you still don't even know. They could still be hating on you on the low. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of the conversations that you uphold with certain individuals, man. You know? But keep it real though. Don't suppress yourself or nothing. You know? So understand these things, man. Another thing, do not let social media use you. And this is the last thing I'm gonna speak on because I don't want to keep the video too long. You have to understand, social media wants you to keep looking at other people's lives. And looking at other people's lives, you compare yourself to these lives that you are not seeing. You see somebody on a boat, he or she like 20, 25. You're like, damn, I'm 20 or I'm 25. And I'm not there. I don't have that. So what the hell? You know what I'm saying? So now you get the, oh, man, I'm not where I need to be. You got to understand, social media was created to destroy you. But you have to understand, you have to give yourself a break from that social media platform, man. You have to give yourself a break from that social media platform. Do not let social media use you. Use it for your benefit. Use it to help you reach newer heights. Reach different people and teach them about things that they've been neglecting. Use it to your advantage. Do not allow it to use you. You have to understand, even me recording on this screen, I am putting out energy, positive vibrations. I am putting out energy, but at the end of the day, you have to feel it. I can be telling you these things and you may be feeling different. And it's okay. You're allowed to feel this way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for everybody. My message ain't for everybody. You get what I'm saying? I made peace with that. Hey, the ones I can help, I'm gonna help. The ones I plant the seeds towards, I can help plant seeds. You know, but at the end of the day, man, you have to understand, when you're speaking, your energy. Don't think just because you're on this side of the screen and somebody's on the other side of the screen, they're not reciprocating that same energy. They are. You know what I'm saying? So do not let social media use you. And the reason why I'm saying this energy, how do you feel low when, for example, if I'm, oh my fault, I almost dropped my phone. But if I'm speaking on energy, right? For example, how when you look at someone else's life, you already feel down about yourself? Isn't that an exchange of energy despite if that person's talking to you or not? So be mindful. So use social media for your advantage. And sometimes take a break, man. Take a break to cleanse your space, cleanse your mind, cleanse who you are and who you are becoming, man. Do not focus on this social media. You're literally one swipe away from destruction. What do I mean by that? You're literally one swipe away from looking at somebody else's life and being like, damn, how the hell they there? Man, do not keep, bro, social media it's not even going to be there for long. So understand, you have to use social media to your advantage, man. You have to use it to spread your content, spread your word. Do not let it use you. And follow people that actually uplift you, man. Do not follow people that's only going to keep you at a low vibration. You mad at yourself the whole damn day. I said this was going to be my last thing, but I got some more gems I'm going to speak to you. When you wake up, right? I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but hey, you know, I'm all over the place. Set your intentions for when you wake up in the risings. You have to understand, this is the most important time of the day. When you wake up and before you go to bed. When you wake up, set your intentions. When you wake up, despite what you may face today, don't even think about what you're going to face today. Simply say, I am gifted, I am powerful, I'm protected. You don't have to say these things, but say what you want to say. Set your intentions. Say, I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to have a beautiful day. I'm going to have a marvelous day. I'm going to have a high vibrational day. I'm going to meet a new person today. Set your intentions today. I'm going to learn about myself today. I'm going to love myself today. Set your intentions for today. So when you are faced with anything, not saying that you should think that way. When you're faced with anything, it won't bother you because you already had an expectation of what your day is going to be like. Now that's not a sign. That's not me telling you neglect how you feel. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, set your intentions for the day. You get what I'm saying? Set your intentions for the day. I'm gonna have a great day today. A high vibration day today. I'm gonna do great things today, man. Set your intentions. I'm gonna get work done. I'm gonna do what I gotta do today. And before you sleep, set your intention before you sleep. Hey, I had a great day today. As I rest, I'm allowing myself to just be. I'm patient. I'm calm. I will sleep and I'll wake up the next morning. I'll wake up the next rising and do great and achieve great things. Set your intention. I will have a wonderful sleep. My body will be well rested. Set your intentions. Let it be known what you want. You got to understand the universe speaks to us through a vibration. The universe will resonate with you through the vibration, your frequency, the level that you're vibrating on. You get what I'm saying? And you got to understand you will receive blessings, man. So set your intentions for the risings and before you go to bed. Plant your feet, you know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that, bro. The universe has this beautiful thing where it sends us messages through the things that we resonate with, whether it's music, poetry, singing, TV shows, I don't know, videos, you know what I'm saying? You have to understand these things. You get what I'm saying? And the last thing I'm going to say, learn, be happy. Be grateful for where you're at and give yourself thanks. Love yourself, love your body, love your beautiful skin complexion, love your nose, love your lips. You are beautiful and handsome in your own way. You understand what I'm saying? So love yourself, man. Give yourself that love that you put out to give everybody else, man. Give yourself some of that love too. You deserve some of that love. You get what I'm saying? So understand that, man. Love yourself, sing, dance, be happy, be in the present moment. I just wanted to come on here and really tell you how much you are doing the best that you can. I'm proud of you. I really wanted to come on here and, just tell you some of the things that work for me. It's more, but I'm going to just keep it short. I'm going to just tell you, give you something to start off with. The next thing is going to be you vibrate, you meditate. You know what I'm saying? Meditation really helps, Anything that brings calmness of the mind, that brings you tranquility of your space and your mind is a form of meditation. Even daydreaming is meditation. So really meditate, man. Clear your space, clean your area, man. Really take care of yourself. You're deserving of everything, man. Do not neglect yourself. With that being said, man, have a high vibrational day today, I say.